Autophagy has earned its reputation as the body's ultimate anti-aging mechanism, a microscopic recycling factory that quietly tidies up damaged proteins, rejuvenates mitochondria, and helps cells stay resilient against the wear and tear of life. It's often described in glowing terms in research. Fasting-induced autophagy can reduce oxidative stress, remove dysfunctional cellular components, and even promote longevity in animals from yeast to mice. Skip breakfast, extend your overnight fast, and in theory, you give autophagy more uninterrupted hours to work its magic, a tempting notion that makes skipping that morning bagel sound like a secret longevity hack. Yet, as always with human biology, the reality is more nuanced and a little funny. While your cells are gleefully cleaning house, your stomach might be growling, your brain might be foggy, and your mood might teeter on the edge of hangry, reminding you that living longer is great, but functioning while awake is also pretty important. Studies on fasting and autophagy consistently show benefits for cellular maintenance and longevity. In animal models, caloric restriction or time-restricted feeding leads to longer lifespans, reduced age-related diseases, and improved metabolic health. Autophagy plays a starring role here. It clears out misfolded proteins, recycles lipids and organelles, and essentially keeps cells younger and more efficient. This paints a compelling picture. Skipping breakfast, or at least delaying it, could be a practical strategy to activate this internal anti-aging service. Yet humans are more complicated than worms and mice. We require steady glucose for brain function, protein for muscle maintenance, and sufficient nutrients for immunity, meaning fasting for too long or too often can backfire, leading to fatigue, reduced cognitive performance, or micronutrient deficiencies. It's as if your cells are gleefully polishing the floors while your body's executive branch, the brain, muscles, and immune system, quietly whispers, "Could we get some energy in here, please?" The humor in this paradox is delightful. Autophagy is like a tiny, diligent janitor in every cell, sweeping up protein debris, inspecting mitochondria, and recycling old components into shiny, reusable building blocks. Meanwhile, your breakfast foods, the bagel, eggs, or smoothie, enter the scene like enthusiastic party crashers, waving insulin banners and saying, "No cleaning today. Energy first." The janitor sighs, pauses, and waits patiently, knowing that once the sugar rush fades, the cleaning resumes. Your mitochondria probably roll their tiny eyes, thinking, humans really have no idea how efficient we could be if they just let us work. Interestingly, researchers caution that while fasting-induced autophagy is powerful, it's not a free pass to skip essential nutrients. Prolonged or frequent morning fasting without adequate protein, vitamins, and minerals later in the day can compromise muscle maintenance, immunity, and overall metabolic health. The key is balance. Allow autophagy to run its shift, but feed your cells afterward so they can build and grow. This creates a subtle rhythm of work and reward for your internal janitors, fasting in the morning, nourishing later. It's like a tiny sitcom where each act is well-timed. Act 1 is the janitor sweeping, Act 2 is the breakfast delivery fueling growth, and Act 3 is mitochondria whispering, "Good job, team. Back to work tomorrow." The broader picture is that skipping or delaying breakfast could indeed provide a modest longevity benefit via extended autophagy, but it should be practiced intelligently. Pairing occasional fasted mornings with nutrient-rich meals later ensures that your body enjoys both cellular repair and functional energy. High-protein, moderate-fat, and fiber-rich meals post-fast support muscles, brain function, and gut health, while allowing autophagy to resume during the next fasting window. In other words, you don't have to live in permanent fasting mode to reap the benefits. You just need to respect the natural rhythm of repair and growth. The paradox is charmingly human. Your cells are quietly aiming for immortality while you debate pancakes versus longevity. Autophagy works to slow aging at the microscopic level, yet your subjective experience may not immediately feel glamorous. Hunger pangs, mental sluggishness, and the occasional coffee emergency are part of the comedic cost of cellular immortality. Skipping breakfast is not magic, but it's a clever nudge toward giving your cells time to shine without negating your day-to-day function. It's longevity with a wink. Your mitochondria are gleaming, your neurons will get fuel eventually, and you might even sneak in a smile realizing that your body is a highly organized, slightly sarcastic internal community. In essence, skipping breakfast can be a subtle secret weapon for aging gracefully, but only when combined with adequate nutrition, hydration, and energy intake later. Autophagy provides long-term cellular benefits, while breakfast supports short-term cognitive and metabolic performance. The paradox is funny, elegant, and utterly human. Tiny janitors in your cells clean tirelessly, breakfast barges in with energy, and you navigate the middle ground, trying to live longer, function better, and maybe still enjoy a slice of toast now and then.